This is big league stuff played by masters of the game.
The world's greatest game in the world's greatest city. This is the untold story of soccer in New York. It covers over 100 years. 1938, a game in the Bronx Starlight Park in front of thousands of lively supporters.
Manchester's Byrne hits the net.
1952, Manchester United versus Stuttgart in the rain in Manhattan. Long before the Red Bulls or the Cosmos came to town, soccer was big in New York.
There are an awful lot of people out there who think that American soccer began the day that Pelé signed.
Pelé is the greatest soccer player in the world.
They don't realize the decades before that and well into the 19th century.
The popularity of the game was imported by the European immigrants who flocked to New York in the late 1800s and formed factory teams. By the 1920s, the professional American Soccer League was established, its goal to become the nation's winter pastime. Local teams like the New York Field Club and the New York Giants drew in thousands of fans, and the league attracted players from Europe, quickly gaining a reputation for a high level of play and bigger salaries. In 1930, the success of the ASL meant that the United States could field a strong team in the inaugural World Cup tournament, held in Uruguay. Half of the American team was made up of players hailing from New York clubs, and they went on to help the United States reach the semifinals and an unparalleled third-place finish. Sadly, the game here could not capitalize on the World Cup team's success. These men had witnessed the start and end of the first golden era of New York soccer. But now, previously unseen film has emerged that shows soccer in New York continue to be played at a high level through the 1930s and beyond, by professionals and amateurs, between local and international teams, and supported by New York's pocket of fervent fans. Despite the absence of a top professional league, the 1950s and 60s saw some of the world's best club teams come to New York.
Manchester United of England and the Stuttgart Kickers of Germany clash in a soccer match in New York's Triborough Stadium.
For a long time, New York was the main focus of American soccer. One aspect of that is all the touring teams that came from Europe in their off seasons, and they always came to New York.
Kanaya turned, looks for the opening. Fogarty's there, but there's the shot. It's a goal for Kanaya.
Then, in the 1970s, soccer exploded again with the birth of the North American Soccer League. The heartbeat of the NASL was in New York, with the New York Cosmos, and led by the world's greatest player, Pelé, and an army of supporters who thronged Giant Stadium. The North American Soccer League was short-lived, but the New York Cosmos proved that soccer had the ability to captivate a wide audience. And now, Major League Soccer is here, and thriving, with the New York Red Bulls proudly flying the flag for the Big Apple. But it's not only Henry and company who capture the imagination of New York's passionate soccer community. On weekends, fans pack bars to watch live games from European leagues, and during the 2010 World Cup, New York often felt more like one of the host cities in South Africa. And across the city, in New York's parks, amateur leagues are booming like never before. The beautiful game is played at all levels and always with passion and dreams of achieving glory. Wherever you look, whether it's in the past or today, there's no doubt that New York is America's soccer city.